Happy New Year. 2026 is here.
Already.
And we're both sick.
Got us, man.
We've been sick for quite some time. Sal's been we pushing almost a week now. 5 days, about five, 6 days.
About a week. Yeah. I'm a week.
I'm about 4 days in. It's these holidays, man. Make sure you guys are using hand sanitizer. Make sure you guys are keeping covered, because this is no little 24, 48 hour type of deal. This thing is, saw a few people on social media, other detailers and stuff that are down, put them down for a while. So take care of yourselves, take your vitamins, exercise, all that stuff. It's all going to help. But a couple announcements we got coming up in T4, Terry.
January 16th.
Yeah.
Friday,
networking
5:30.
Event. Yeah.
PNS Hayward. Shout out to Steve,
Hayward.
Terry, T4.
Yeah, Steve will be hosting this, and it's going to be presented by T4 Detailing, Terry, Best of Brentwood. So that'll be on the 16th. We'll be there. Come, hang out, enjoy yourselves. They always take care of the food. They always got the food. They're holding down the food and drinks and stuff. Just a good time to go network, get some good information from guys, really talk and pick each other's brains, man. Talk business, really get into it. These are very, very underrated events that I think people need to utilize a lot more to help themselves in their business, like in the developmental stages. Even if you're experienced, you're going to learn something. It's good to go and network and just kind of be around people that are doing the same thing you're doing. It's for us, it's like hanging out with friends. So we'll be there supporting.
And all else fails, misery loves company. If you're going through something rough, someone is there with you. Say, hey, man,
I'm going through it too, man.
I feel you.
So there's a lot of challenges we all go through, and help each other through that. It's a good thing. And then we have KCX Experience coming to our backyard. Well, not really our backyard, a few hours away.
Real backyard, big backyard.
Yeah.
Fresno
Signature Detail Supplies. They're going to be there February 19th and 20th. Mm-hmm. So you may have some special guests stop by. If you're interested in that, we'll leave the link in the description down below. Shoot a DM to Diego KCX Diego, and he'll get you all filled in and all that stuff. But outstanding training program they got going on at KCX. We've attended quite a few of them, and we have a few more we're going to try to get in on this year too. So that's what we got going on. Man, these towel videos, people are passionate about towels.
You never would have thought.
People are very passionate about towels.
Yes. As they should be.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad there's as much interest in towels as there is. And there's a lot of people who already know the towel game and what the towel game is about and understand the difference.
What I'm liking are the guys that are a towel's a towel, but they're coming around like, hey, you're on to something now. These towels aren't created equal.
These aren't your normal towels.
Yes.
There's a reason. I see why they're a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And they're putting them into play, and they're seeing how it can make a difference in their business and their detailing and just the overall outcome. So we're not, and people say, oh, well, this and that. We don't know about any other towel brands. All we know is we've tried all these towels and throughout our business, and the ones that are the most cost effective, longest durability, and give us the most consistent result is Klin. And we like Klin. We're happy to be associated with Klin. And that to us is the pinnacle in a lot of guys' opinions. Like most of the industry will tell you that, openly, like, hey, it's Klin. Like I'm not even gonna front. It's Klin. But they're just too expensive for me. So getting to the point of expensive.
Let's talk about towels.
Okay.
At what point, because obviously been in the game 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I don't know how long it's been.
It's about 7 years. Yeah, about close to 8 years, yeah.
You went through the whole spectrum of the towel game. At what point were you just like, okay, did you know with the experience and the knowledge, okay, this towels ain't cutting it? When did you know, like, hey, it's the towel? Or was it a matter of trying a different towel and just like opened your eyes then?
So, so it happened to be.
And the reason why I'm saying this and bringing this up, because I think you're at a point when you're detailing, me, still a new detailer, you wouldn't think the towel has nothing to do with it. It's just the towel. You're to clean some shit up.
So most people do.
You know what I mean? So as you're going through the ladder and experience, how is it? How do you relate to those people? Like, youngster, like the towel does matter.
Yeah. So I noticed it and it's kind of one of those, when you're starting out, there's so many different factors. You're trying to figure out how to get the best result, but you're blaming it on your chemical. Then you blame it on your tools. Then you blame it on your order of operations, or maybe you don't have one. Then you blame it on your organization. So that's why you see all these detailers go through all this different stuff. They're messing because they're trying to find the best of the best that's going to solve all of those problems. And the only way to solve all of those problems is to isolate and optimize each area of business. So for me, it was the chemicals first. So I was like, okay, I got to get the chemical right. Then once I get the chemical right, in my opinion, I thought that's going to solve most of my problems, right? You get a better chemical, it works better, faster, whatever. Then I was like, okay, the tools, the better tools, that combo is going to hold it down. Then I got all my organization stuff in order. Then the towel was the last thing because I didn't think it was going to make a difference. But what I found was the towel was holding me back so far. I was literally buying towels at O'Reilly's, Walmart, wherever I can get a big pack of towels for cheap. I went through all the different ones they had at Walmart, all the ones that said, the thick, dual-sided, whatever, big, super fluffy, Harbor Freight joints, Kirk Franklin.
And then we're not talking drying towels, but that's a whole nother.
Yeah,
we're talking about
just towels in general.
Yes.
Okay.
For whatever task other than drying.
Yes, because what I was doing at the time, I didn't have like a set of towels yet. I was buying towels and kind of experimenting with them. Like, okay, let me see if this one works better than this one. Let me see if that one works better than this one.
It was looking like some people's sock drawers.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. But in my mind, I was like, I'm not going to spend a lot of money on all these towels because I don't know if they're good, because they were all kind of good for a little bit, and then they turned into trash. So when I finally bit the bullet, at the time in my progression with details, when I had enough money to say, you know what, I want to invest in some good towels. So I bought a case of these Rag Company towels. Once I bought a case of the Rag Company towels, and I think it was the Eagle Edgeless 420 or 360, one of those has a fluffy side and
the green joint?
Yeah, the green joints and the black ones. Once I got those, I said, whoa, this is a big difference from all this other garbage I was messing with. Like a big difference, like the longevity, the grab, the feel, everything was making, and at that time for those towels, I felt bad getting those dirty, like doing dirty work. I was like, oh man, these are too nice to, and it's funny because whenever I would give those to people, they'd be like, why are you giving me a towel, man? I already got towels. I'm like, no, just try these. And they were trying them, and oh man, those were, but I only use them on the nice cars. It's like, no, you should be using them on the work that's a little bit more difficult. Like that's the point of having a better tool to use it in the situations that really need it. So that was the first time it clicked with me. It was like, okay. But then the drying towel, whole nother story. Drying towels were all the same. They all did great. That first month, they're all great. And you see all the videos, you see all this. Yeah, they all perform like that. At the first, they should. But after the drop off is like this. It's fast. It's a quick drop, especially if you're using drying aids, stuff like that. The only ones that I've used that have not given us problems have been Klin, where the performance, I feel like sometimes it increases over time.
And you know what was a big thing on the drying towel? This is the last part about drying towel. Let me get in. But on the back of the trucks where they have the what do you call the
cover?
The cover,
Torno covers?
Torno cover. You know the black ones and we will use the grimy towel for that one. Not anymore.
It's the Klin.
The Klin. Before we're like, don't use the Klin. Don't get the.
We have the towel that most people consider like a really good towel. It's not a Klin, but people consider this towel to be a really good towel. That's what we were using for like all of our grimy work. But now it's like
the Klin gets it all.
We're at the point where we can't afford not to use Klin.
Yeah.
We can't afford not to use Klin because it's not gonna. It just doesn't do this. Like it's gonna decrease what we do, and we don't. That's something we're not gonna compromise on. But everybody got upset with the last video, so a few people got upset with the last video because we were talking about the clean towel. The clean towel is a great towel. I love the clean towel. Very versatile. You can use it with anything, especially fresh out the pack. But as we said in the video, it's also a towel we're not afraid to throw away. And people are like, well, that's a $3.30 you're going to throw that towel away. Yes, especially if it's one that we've used for a year and a half.
It's time.
I think a year and a half, I think I don't have a problem if I have to use Ulex on it or if I'm getting some gum or something that I know is absolutely where it's going to thrash the towel.
Ain't no Kirkland lasting a year.
No.
Ain't no Kirkland lasting a year.
Not the way that a pro runs through them.
I know guys are saving them still. Like they got
they're all wrinkled up on the curled up and shit, huh? I see you guys
like some tore up Air Force Ones.
They open up their shop like different shades of yellow. Yeah. They get that like green color.
It's time. Go ahead and toss those.
Yeah. So we get it, the Kirk Franklin, and we don't use the Kirk Franklin anymore because it had a place in our business for the grimy throwaway stuff. And we totally understand with the people, but I think a lot of people weren't listening also when we said the rip and rag is the one. That's our true disposal. That's our true disposable towel is the rip and rag. If we know we're doing, a biohazard cleanup, if there's something where the towel is just going to be done, and we grab the rip and rag. We already know that. Yeah, of course, there'll be times where you just use the towel so much. You're like,
let's give a couple instances when you have jobs like that. So just so people understand when we say throw away. When we say throw away, we're talking about the wheel wells. After you scrub them, you gotta go and get the rest of it with the towel. That towel, you ain't saving that towel. Yeah. That towel is getting tossed.
Yeah.
Ulex towel. Yeah. Anytime Ulex, that towel is getting tossed. It was on engines. Some of the engine stuff that we would do, that towel
running. Sometimes the nasty running boards, a deep running, like the mechanics and the automatic running boards where they get a lot of oil buildup. Mm-hmm. Any suspension, like on the big 4x4s, you got to get in there. You hit the springs and the coils. You want to get all that cleaned up.
You said a vomit, any type of
biohazard.
Yeah. So that's when we say the towel got to get tossed.
Yeah. Or just any heavy staining where it's soaking things up. We usually don't do that. Mold, biohazard, same kind of falls under. So it would be those instances where you toss them out.
Ceramic,
yeah. You could save. Some people will say, I could save.
But we don't waste no time. We toss.
No, we're just tossing it. We're tossing it. So those are kind of like the one use. Kind of we know. Hey. We know when we're grabbing the rip and rags for that. We know when we're grabbing the Kirk Franklins for that. But Kirk Franklins have been cycled out because we have the rip and rag, which is a true disposal. And then we also have the clean towel. So the clean towel is for the level above the disposable. People were like, oh, well, why are you going to throw away 3? It's like, that's not our first choice. Our first choice is going to be rip and rag. But if we got to throw away a clean towel, I'm not tripping. Mm-hmm. I'm not tripping because I already know that clean towel has already put in that work. It's already done a good amount of jobs because the durability allows it to. It's not like I'm not hanging on to any nasty Kirk Franklin's waiting for a biohazard cleanup. You know, before, remember, we had a whole, but we'll just save it in case we need it. And at that point, it's really not performing that well. So, but people were saying, oh, well, what about engines? What about running boards? What about, I don't want to, I'm not going to use a clean towel for that. Well, if you don't want to use a rip and rag, because, rip and rag doesn't have the same performance, we got something else for you. And we got some you don't even have to throw away. So you cheapos are going to love this one.
Yes.
This is a reusable joint.
Reusable after multiple jobs on the same...
On the dirtiest jobs.
On same site.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Same site.
Yeah. And we're talking a towel that you could use on engine bays. You could use on wheels.
Yes.
You could use it on. You could use it on wheel wells. You could use it on the underside of running boards and bumpers, floor mats. We're talking the dirtiest of the dirty work. You can use this joint on, rinse it off, and get right back to work. And we're talking about the Clayton Korea,
the Green Monster. Someone asked me to explain this towel, like what's it about, and I messed up because I said it's kind of like chamois material.
Yeah, there's nothing like it,
right? It has some grit to it.
It has a little bit of stretch,
so it could grab. It definitely could grab. And then it had
almost rubber.
Yeah, but when I say chamois, because you could wring it out. Yeah. Which is great because
this is about 2.5 years old.
Yeah,
they're usually a lot brighter. But go ahead, sorry.
When you can wring it out, the reason I say that because after you do the grimy work, let's say you're doing the wheel well.
Yeah.
And then usually you can't use that towel after one go round, right? With this, all you do get that pressure washer.
Yeah. We lay it down and just.
And then you can see it. You can see all the dirt releasing as you go.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, what do you call it, ASMR when you
or you could just drop it in a bucket with some Green Star, let it soak down for a minute, wring it out, bring it back up, and it's good to go back to work. This towel is, door jams.
Yeah.
Door jams. It's definitely.
So you know why I like this towel? Okay, the trucks, the work trucks. And what do you call the piece on the bottom? It's painted over, it's matte orange peel, it's thicker.
It's like an impact resistant.
Yeah. It probably goes about this high. Some trucks may have it more. But
it's texture.
The texture. You know how the dirt gets built up in there real bad?
Oh, the old, especially the white ones.
Wash mitt, don't do it.
Yeah.
Wash mitt, the Green Monster, man, is perfect for that whole bottom.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever... Sal uses this more than I do. I forget that we have it.
You beat me too.
When I first had it, when we first got it, I was using it on everything. I was using it on the floor mats. I was using it on... but we found that this works best pretty much anything on the lower half of the vehicle and the engine. Mm-hmm. This thing's gonna hold down for you. You know, like even if you got any area where you're like, man, I got to do some heavy scrubbing. Even if you're doing on the interiors, like the nasty cup holders, something like this would come in handy if you had one for exterior, one for interior. But the good thing about this is you don't got to throw it away.
Yeah,
you don't got to throw it away. So all you guys, oh man, I got my Kirk Franklins to throw away. One of these could replace a whole pack of Kirk Franklins, if not more. And what's the cost of this?
$8.99.
$8.99.
It come one single. It comes.
And
one.
this one's about. Oh man, it got to be over 2 years old. I want to say this is the second one.
We got that with the first drying towel that we got.
Okay, so
that's going on 3 years.
Yeah, so this is old. This is very old. We have what do we have? Like a total of 4 of them.
Yeah.
We got about 4 of them that we keep. It's also, and I have another one right now in the mobile rig, right by the hoses. So as those hoses come back in, the Green Monster cleans it off. And then I just hit it with a little bit of water.
Oh, I also used it to scrub the tire.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the best for the tire because you get the pressure washer and you clean it right off, go to the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a fantastic option if you guys are looking for something that you don't have to throw away, something you don't have to keep, because we know the throwaway towels, if you're in a small shop or if you're mobile, that's space.
I think on certain wheels, this does better than a brush.
Yeah, it has a bit of grab to it. It has a nice amount of grab.
Well, anytime you're using a towel, you get the feel. You get the feel of the cleaning that it's doing versus a brush.
Yes.
You know, so for some wheels, this I would definitely use this for some wheels.
Yeah, and this one is I use this to clean up like our buckets and stuff too. Like when we're done cleaning or we're done with the detail, when I need to clean up our tools and stuff, I reach for this guy here because I know it's going to clean up really well. It holds a good amount of product. It holds a good amount of liquid, so it's not going to get wet super fast. It wrings out super easily. It dries out really fast. So if you are, working in a warm area, you're in a shop and it's a nice day, you could probably set them outside for a little bit. 20 minutes later, probably less than that, they're dried up, ready to go for the next use. It's something I haven't seen from any other company. And let me know if I'm wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if some came out.
Green Monster.
After this one.
Exactly what that's a good name for because it's definitely a monster.
Also, it's straight dirty work.
I use this for grills too, the work truck grills with the bugs. And on the bar, that bar where the bugs hit.
Oh yeah, on the work trucks, the frames.
Yes.
Yeah, because those get caught up with all the bugs and the bug guts and all the nasty. Yeah, you can scrub out the headlights too for the bugs, all the front ends. So if you guys are working on fleets, stuff like that, definitely a good one to have because you just foam it up and you just go at it with this guy here. Sometimes that brush don't cut it. This, I want to say, sensory feel, when this thing is brand new, it's gonna feel like a nice pearl weave towel on a painted surface where it has a little bit of grip. That's how it's going to feel on wheels, on tires. It grabs really good. But the people that know about this, they know about it. The Green Monster, they usually keep a couple on hand. It's one of those I don't want to go without because when you need a Green Monster, there's almost nothing there's no towel that can do the job as like no disposable towel is going to do it as good as this.
I want to see what the description reads as for this towel. All right, so it's a unique solution for wheel detailing and general grind removal. That's what this towel is. It's a workhorse towel. It allows you to clean brake dust from wheels and barrels, spokes and wheels, uniquely textured. Clean your surfaces and simply pressure wash the towel. That's it. That's all it says. Ideal for scrubbing wheel arches, undercarriages, frame cleaning, scrubbing exhaust systems. How built-on road grime, yeah,
those exhaust tips,
yeah, and it just says it's durable.
It is. They're not lying about that.
If you don't like brushes, they said this will cut your work in half right here. If you don't like the brush game, the Green Monster.
Yeah, if I wasn't using brushes on wheels, I'd be using this because we've tried using the little mitts and all that stuff. Those things end up falling apart over time because of the high alkaline that you're usually using with them.
The comments were like, I run with this in my bucket. Everyone has a bucket.
Well, that's where we have it. We have one rolled up in our bucket all the time.
I'm pretty sure the guys that use rinseless and stuff like that, like, yo, get this one right here, that rinseless tank. You want some to do some high octane on that rinseless?
If you are doing rinseless, if you're doing rinseless and you need a little bit more scrubbing on that whole front end, that front bumper. This is the one right here. So Clean Korea Green Monster, that's your solution for the disposable if you don't want to throw away towels or if you really want to save money. And don't tell me it's cheaper to buy Kirk Franklin's than to use something like this. $8.99, last 3 years. if we laundered this thing every time we washed it, I'm sure it'd be in a lot better condition. But we'll sometimes go 2-3 times without washing because we know it's only hitting nasty stuff.
And then you can wash it,
but we always give it that
pressure wash. That's what the main cleaning is. That's what it says in the thing.
This is doing straight grunt work. This is the garbage man. This is the one doing the nasty work. So don't be afraid to get. This one's meant to get dirty. It's yeah. So if you guys got those off-road vehicles, motorcycles, Harley Davidsons, just any type of dirty work, go with the Clean Green Monster. And that's all I got for you today. And yeah, so that's the solution we were waiting to hit you guys with. All you cheapos talking about, oh, it costs too much money, can't throw away a clean towel. Well, if you don't want to throw away a clean towel, you don't got to throw away any towel. Get yourself a Green Monster.
Yes, we ain't gonna win that one. This cats don't want to throw away Franklin's, so we're gonna lose that one, Playboy.
All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one.